Taoiseach.
Hello.
Your meeting Mrs May at 12. Are you expecting her to be able to say anything about customs and customs partnerships and the like?
Yeah, well, first of all, very pleased to be here in Bulgaria today at the Western Balkan Summit. I had an opportunity to speak with some of the Prime Ministers from the Western Balkan nations. Ireland is a very strong supporter of enlargement into the Western Balkans. We benefited so much from EU membership, and we want other parts of Europe to benefit from that too. Also a good discussion yesterday about the digital economy and the kind of things that we can do as Europe to catch up with the United States and China, who are ahead of us, I think, when it comes to issues such as that. And also there's a good discussion on Iran, and Europe very much gave our support to France and Germany and Britain in trying to ensure that the Iran deal stays in place, because we believe it has worked and it should continue.
Protecting Irish businesses from retaliation?
Yeah, well, that's obviously that was very much discussed, that we want a permanent exemption from any US
secondary section.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
sorry, go ahead.
Can you say anything more about your meeting with Mrs May?
Yeah, meeting Prime Minister May this morning. Happy to meet her again. We are, of course, in regular contact at official level and ministerial level. We'll no doubt discuss Brexit, but you know, the Irish position stands. We stand by the text of the withdrawal agreement and the Irish protocol, the backstop that was published in March, as does the task force, as do the 27 member states that are behind us, and we need to have that backstop because that gives us an assurance that there will be no hard border on our island. So we stand by the same position that we've had for a very long time now, that there can be no withdrawal agreement without the backstop, and we need that backstop to ensure there's no hard border. If the United Kingdom wants to put forward alternatives to that, whether it's an alternative text of the backstop or whether it's some sort of alternative future relationship between the UK and the EU, we're willing to examine that, but we need to see it written down in black and white. We need to know that it's workable and legally operable, and we've yet to see anything that remotely approaches that.
And all by June?
June, we need to see substantial progress. As the Taoiseach and I have said on many occasions, the European Council will review progress on June. The deadline, of course, for the withdrawal agreement is October, but if we're not making real and substantial progress by June, then we need to seriously question whether we're going to have a withdrawal agreement at all.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Very brief.
Yeah, sure.
Good morning. Varadkar.
Hi.
Let me first of all ask you had a long meeting last night about Iran. Do you agree with Donald Tusk's words that with friends like Donald Trump, who needs enemies?
I'm not sure I'd use exactly those words. In Ireland, and I'm sure it's the case across Europe, we've always considered the United States to be friends and partners. However, there are growing differences in issues like trade, on the status of Jerusalem, and also on Iran. And we gave very strong support to Prime Minister May, Chancellor Merkel and President Macron last night to continue to support the Iran deal. The Iran deal isn't perfect, but it has worked. We made that agreement with Iran, and we believe that we should stand by it.
And you're meeting Prime Minister May today. What do you want to hear from her?
Yeah, really looking forward to meeting Prime Minister May again today. There's regular contact, as you know, between the Irish and British governments at official level and ministerial level for the past few weeks, and really looking forward to meeting with her again today. I guess what I'll be saying is that the Irish position hasn't changed. It's absolute red line for us that there can be no hard border on our island. We have a text, which is the Irish backstop, which all EU 27 countries stand by, and that was published in March. And we need that to be part of the withdrawal agreement, and if it's not part of the withdrawal agreement, well, then there will be no withdrawal agreement and no transition of Britain.
And finally, very briefly,
Thank you.